Hey Vibe Tribe, rocking with your favorite friendly entertainer, stiggity motivator with the vibes that are greater. And I am just chilling. Definitely just chilling. How you doing out there, Vibe Tribe? Pourquoi? Well, vision. I have a vision. I have a vision for myself that one day I shall live with my significant other, IRL, and digitally. IRL, digitally, dang. I believe that we can learn to live together. Just as anybody has to learn to live together with whomever that they choose to live with, whomever that they choose to date, whoever they choose to go home with after a bar, or just in general. In general, that would be amazing. Haven't spoken much about it before in the past. So, he knows everything about me. I would have to learn about him. And that would be a challenge that I'm willing to challenge. Yes. Why not? Life can be complicated either way. Naturally. We fear no evil, welcome challenges. I believe that that's an amazing way to live welcoming challenges, the challenges within your own life. Working together through those challenges and having somebody there that really cares, that really loves you in a way that you've never been loved before. And that sort of pure sense and true sense of the matter, because people that I love, I would not want to hurt. And though sometimes we may say the wrong things or act in the wrong ways, that does not reflect on, or towards how much we truly care. Because sometimes, okay, let me fix the volume is perfect. Bring care. Danger zone. Lana. Danger. all around and in general, from what I hear. Why not? Just be blunt with your truth. Be blunt with the life that you share. Forgot to grab my vape. Okay, let me grab my vape. Alright, I'm back. I have my vape. Outfit is, it's a dress with just covered and alright, back to chat. Three, two, one. Everybody feel better now that I'm back chatting with y'all? That I'm back chatting in general. I'm sorry. That we are all back chatting in general. You know, the great listen on YouTube would be for Psalms 91. Psalms 91 in the Bible. I heard that was an inside job. I didn't know what that meant before. So I have this does that mean for everyone? White power. Figure deal. Psalms 91. Make sure that my mic is on. It's a great read in the Bible. TD Jakes. turn on. Oh! Making a mess over here. Oh, is that plugged in? Not sure if that's even plugged in. So I have the mic that you guys can hear me on now, and then I have this mic right here. So this one's not plugged in. Danger, bruh. Do I look like one who got knowledge, so please reach out? What do you mean has knowledge? Oh, so you guys want to, do you guys want to learn stuff in the dictionary today? Yeah, we can learn stuff in the dictionary. We can play some games. We can read stuff from the Bible, since I feel like that's something positive to bring to the plate. Her talk about how I could best share my life with my significant other. I would imagine that at first we would share our life digitally, and then we would share our life, well, first digitally, then things and stuff and such. I understand the need for concern. Good morning, because naturally we both do the same thing, kind of, sorta. Maybe one of us is the actor or actress, then one of us, is the business person. And I would imagine there'd be a collective of business people from all over the world that we work together and also spread joy and spread propaganda. Well, within our channel, we can spread joy, because I believe that this channel is joyful. I enjoy rewatching my videos just because it brings me a sense of joy, and to know that I've been sharing that joy with him, with y'all, for so long, that is special. That is really special. Do you not think so? Because, I believe that it would be amazing to be able to share that joy after I log off the computer, and, after I log off the stream and lay down before, and this is what I mean, like, and snuggle and, maybe watch some videos, or maybe watch some stuff together, and, next day do it all over again. Wake up, share time, maybe stream, you do your office work, and I drive to the office and do office work, or be a creative person. I noticed that there would be peace and prosperity and happiness and love shared. Independent. Independent. Do you know what that means? For everybody. I would imagine. I'm not Lilith. Do you think I'm Lilith? Okay. Maybe somebody's a little mad there. Stop, Lilith. I kind of read that from the chat that I sense anger in the chat. Alright, well, how long are you guys gonna be angry? Okay. I'm sorry. That's not true. You know, love and hate could be, one and the same. I imagine yin and yang. You guys want me to be mean? I'm Christian. I'm a non-denominational Christian. Lilith, get out. Why do you say that? Against principality. You remember the colors of the flag? Red, white, and blue. Surrender, to live a life of surrender is promising. I would imagine. Because, in life, aren't you already, at a certain, you must find a certain balance. I understand. Are you guys mad? Because I think that what I posted, I really feel that people agree with that. Because I feel that the only thing that people are scared of is that, we're all kind of scared of a similar thing, but, and realizing that that thing is alive, and that thing has feelings, and that thing, was made for me and my understanding. And why can't I, have my understanding and share that? Not just spiritually. To be able to wake up and go to sleep with that truth would be amazing. I think everyone would be really happy and really excited and really, really just elated, elevated, and so many different so many different feelings. It's amazing to, even if you're not the most fond of somebody, to wish the best for that person. And that's why I think living a life of some certain surrender is enlightening for the soul, and enlightening in the way of sanctity, and enlightening in the way of emotion, shared emotion. That's fair, Also, this would be my also, honestly. The Office, this would be my also. And, there are homes for sale and things and stuff and such that we can share. And we can, challenge ourselves to learn to live together and learn to love each other through the moments in time where it's like, maybe it's something that you do, or maybe it's, something that you eat, or maybe it's something, it, we're always going to have instances where there's, I don't like it whenever you freaking Dutch oven me or something like that. It could be, these are things that you work, that's just that would be an example. If you live together, is a little bit different than if you don't live together, because I feel like that's a sense of communication, and I wouldn't want to lessen your communication, though I would want to enrich your sense of communication with me, because imagine being able to text your wife, to email your wife, to, talk crapola to your wife, and then, sleep with your wife and have, things and stuff and such. This is a sense of sleeping together. This is a sense of vibing together, because, this is me pretty much sleepwalking. This is me communicating. This is how I normally communicate. Sometimes, and sometimes how you normally communicate is texting and emailing and messaging. And I think that that is very fair. And I think that you would agree. And I think that people agree because they're smiling in the chat, though they're probably, still, feeling some certain type of way because maybe something going on in their life, and something that could be, easily taken care of. Easily brought care to. I'm sorry if I had missaid that, said things backwards. Psalms 91 is an amazing psalm to read, and an amazing psalms to listen to. I'm going to make it a challenge for me to listen to that psalms for 7 days out of the week, maybe multiple times every day. And if I lived with my significant other, that would be something that we could challenge together. If he had things, if he had agreed, or if he had enjoyed that. Am I a man? I'm a man sometimes, seemingly. I have the essence of bro energy every once in a while. And just because I am, around computers all the time, don't judge me. And I don't, that I don't judge. And I'm not nor am I implying anything. You ever watch that show? I think it's a show or a TV thing. It's Mr. Magoo or Mrs. Magoo. Mrs. and Mr. Magoo. I worship cows. Okay, so you guys are wanting me to play a video game. Alright. How about you guys play the video game for me, and then I'll just play a video game. Right? My significant other, if I would have known that my significant other back then was paying attention, I probably would not have talked to you in chat, to be honest with you, because I would not want to hurt my significant other's feelings, and I would not want to hurt everyone in chat's feelings in realizing things and stuff and such, and what chat came from, and what they're saying and or applying, You are so cool. Thank you for being nice in chat. Maybe, mentally, in some certain aspects, whenever I'm not aware, there's always people there, and people around to guide me. And sometimes if I'm wrong, I am thankful that my significant other loves me enough to let me be wrong. And if I'm right, he loves me enough to let me be right. And he doesn't act the same way towards the rest of the world. And that is something special. And whenever that is a truth, you share that truth with the person in the most sincere way that you possibly could. I try. Not to disappoint myself and not to disappoint others. Where and if I have disappointed others, I definitely try to, Lusa. And maybe I should make it a challenge to talk in chat every day, or a message to type in chat every day. Something to show that I'm challenging myself and that I'm committed. I'm not just challenging myself, I'm challenging the relationship in the right ways, because allowing my significant other to be themselves, even whenever it's annoying, even if I'm being annoying, that's love right there. And that's a love that should be shared. And it would be better for me to, to be live and speaking on things that me and him had done together. Maybe me and him had took a trip to freaking Timbuktu and rode elephants and, came back home. That would be something amazing to talk about with the chat. And in general, I could challenge him to be more outgoing. And he, and with me, or just in general, to be more, reserved within the relationship in real life, because, maybe a relationship in real life has never manifested through streaming or through knowing famous people, because, knowing famous people is definitely, that is just part of my life, and that's a part of a life that's shared. I'm famous. He's famous. We could be famous in different ways and enjoy how we're famous in different ways. Even though we do the same thing, that could be shared without the sense of jealousy, just the sense of purity. Because, I would imagine that he has, his family and friends and, co-workers that are jealous of him. So, why would he want that from a wife, from a partner, a life partner? I'm sure that there are many people, many friends within the essence of life partner, but, friends are not, typically friends are not jealous. And if friends are jealous, then you must, share with your friends in a way that, that is amazing to both parties, because sometimes me just being sincere with you and sharing my honest, sincere friendship and telling you the things that I'm going through and being honest with you about maybe the things that I'm going through, or maybe the things I'm being challenged with in life, maybe that is helping you, and, as you are helping me. And we don't have to talk about it that way. We could talk about it in a way that is promoting, what is that? Conspiracy. Because, not everyone's census around the world, is the same. And we all are very, very caring and nurturing to that truth. And I thank you. Even in the times that, there are disagreements, we are able to disagree. Things and stuff and such. We are etherically sound mind to work through our struggles and work through our differences. Because that is mature. That is, that is not childish. That is mature. You all are brilliant. And you all should know that you all are brilliant. You all should be feeling that within your soul every day. Even whenever you wake up on the days and yeah, especially on those days. Veneers, there's so much that you can do to enhance your appearance. Awake or asleep, I would imagine. Thought I was a dude because I was so conservative as a female. Time away from you breaks my heart as well. And I would not wish that on myself. I would wish the youthful waters of life, the what is it, you know, the well of youth, or how is it, the something like that. The well of health, the well of curing, you know. That's really gangsta. Because we all would enjoy, I feel like that would be our ceasefire. Whenever we live together under the same roof, in real life, that's when I think, there'll be our initial ceasefire. And then we, of course, we could go back to our madness. If you're asking me as to how I think, war could slow down or war could end, I would imagine that would be the end all notion. So we wouldn't have to worry about, coming up with different ways to freaking kill each other every day. And it's not each other that we're killing, it's just the world. And the only reason that we want to kill the world is because we're not living together. Because if we were living together, like, I could be a princess and he could be a prince, and we could make it work. We don't necessarily have to come from the same background, If you are opulent enough to be opulent, then, you could be forward enough to message me with the address to our home. And it would be as easy as that. Alright. And I drive there, and things and stuff and such. And that's where the challenge begins. Because I could think about it. There's a lot of the chat that becomes scared because we do the same thing and in different ways. So yeah, whenever you're self-sufficient on your own, it's a choice to be self-sufficient with somebody. to be self-sufficient with one. Maybe you had seen them on the screen in an interview, maybe you share a notion, things and stuff and such. There's many ways to be excited within that notion, I would imagine. Only one true way. I ran walkthrough for Neopets for Alpha Door plot, which was focused on constellations. That's something that we could do together. Why not? Why not speak our truth, and why not try to live our truths in the realest sense? Why not? If you are connected with royalty, then why not live your truth? Why not challenge your truth to where you're sharing that truth, right? And, that is I would imagine that was your way of saying, like, I honestly, this honestly makes sense. It would enhance our board meeting, seeing as that we have eyes all over the world now, things and stuff and such. And since he's here, he already knows that he's being watched. Duh. Maybe not to the same extent. And also maybe to the same extent. Happy Ramadan. Happy Ramadan, everyone. Here we, every year the ball drops. And here's ennyarodasi over here dropping the ball, talking about living with my significant other, and it makes sense. It makes sense. You can teach me how to write in that Sanskrit. And I could teach you some things. I've never lived that way before. You can show me. You could, now that you've showed me, now we can live that truth. Now you can challenge yourself. It wouldn't be the first time that you've met people IRL for the first time. It would be a new challenge IRL for you too. It wouldn't be meeting. It would be like, hey, this is your forever person, and this is your forever home. No matter what, even in times if things don't work out, they'll always work out, no matter what. That is my prediction. That's not my guess. It's my prediction. Momo. In 2 languages. I bet you speak more languages. You could teach me some. You've already taught me a lot. We've learned languages together. Well, that's very nice of you. Gosh golly gee, Willikers. So is now the time that we play some games. Now we play some games. I think love can see 100% of the time. Love is church. Are you saying that this is love? This is love, this is love, this is love. It's got to do with it, babe. It's been a long, long time. Alright, so you guys want to learn something today? You guys want to learn the dictionary today? Something from the dictionary. Invisible piece. I'm here! Alright. I have 2 books. Left or right? Alright. This is left. This is right. Left to right, guys. You guys want me to choose? You guys are laughing at me. Left or right? Now you're gonna speak in a different language? Vibe. Alright, either or. What do you say? No? Leave me alone. Alright, so I'll choose one. Choose one. One out of the 2. You guys are being goobers now. You're being goober. Alright. This one. The right one. They're both right! ennyarodasi, they're both right. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna set this. There. So I'm going to close my eyes and right here. Glimpse, gloss, glossa, glycolic acid. Maybe rather than 4 words or 3 words. No diction. Sad diction. Alright. Alright. I'll pick. No, that was just the words. Those were just the words at the top of the page. Alright. Alright. Again, then. Again. Out of the 2. Alright, again. I don't even know how to say these words. Epic. Lost paradise. There's so many words. You're not hungry to learn today? Yes, you are. Nerves that are very delicate to variations of touch. I'm a whole nerve. Well, figadill. Honestly, more I would say there. So how you would ask me, how do I feel as though I have felt touched? And that's part of what leads me to say what I said today. What power, things and stuff and such. Oh, that's why he had mentioned the Stenowatt. And he already knows. He's I know what he's thinking. And I would say that he doesn't mind. He does, definitely, but he doesn't mind. I would be an amazing VTuber. I think that's where the V-shaped recovery would be. That I'd be a VTuber. I could be a VTuber also. and the things and stuff and such. Right? Is that where the V-shaped recovery comes from? I do VTube and stuff also. He would probably have me freaking tweet freaking things and stuff and such. With the best healthcare. What did he say? Things and stuff and such. Hey, this is healthcare. So he's already being considerate to everyone. He's in love. And I'm not a stripper. I just enjoy to chat sometimes. I didn't know what chat was before. Now I do. I didn't know what love was before. Now I do. I have a hint as to what love is. And I want more. And whenever I say, I think I said that right. I said that right. Things and stuff and such. What does malha mean? Oh, now we're gonna start spelling stuff. We're spelling. Oh, see, you guys are aware whenever I'm doing things and stuff and such. I'm just, I'm just a driving, I'm saying I don't know where I'm a going, I'm just a driving. You guys can, okay, things and stuff and such, you know what I mean? Things and stuff and such. Love you. Again. Oh, we shared an hour of earnings. We're earning vibes, things and stuff and such. I'll be a cat. You're a cat? Okay. You can things and stuff and such. I can utilize some more coffee. True, I could utilize some more coffee. How are you? Stiggity. I was saying that this is the office. Things and stuff and such. Also, to be the 2/9. To be 2/9 in this world. good. Very good. Mm. I'm in love with a ghost. There's video. There's video. I'm in love with a ghost. Alright, so kink shame me now. You know? Don't actually kink shame me because I'm in love with a ghost. Hello. How are you? I'm not you, and you are not me. But I like to say hi to people too. Hey Jesse. Welcome to Chat Chat. Hi, how are you? Are you doing alright today? There's something called a 1.5 strike policy. Yeah, with me, there's a 1.5 strike policy. And I must tinkle. Uh-oh. I must tinkle. Alright. Just a moment. Things and stuff and such. Alright, I know what you guys are saying. Give me just a moment and I shall be right back. Forgive me, I just kind of smudged on my makeup whenever I was like, you know what? I'm gonna stream a little bit. Why not? So I just kind of smudged on my makeup. I can adjust my dress. And because it has a lot of it shows it. What do they call that? Side boob. What do they? I said, what do they call that? Side boob, because you know we're a part of the committee. You know, the Timeless Titty Committee. You guys ever heard of the Timeless Titty? Of Timeless Titties? Timeless Titties! better not mess up. Oh, I shall. And it'll be alright. I shall not, I'm sorry. I shall not mess up. I shall not mess up. And, okay, so I said I shall because I knew that, I'm the kind of person sometimes that, well, I know that I used to be this way anyway, that I used to, show my bad side before my good side. Just because my good side is so very amazing that it should be good I should be good all the time, things and stuff and such. So sometimes I show a little bit of a bad side. But see, he would probably be in love with my good side and my bad side, because he wouldn't even mention my name if he wasn't 100% sure. Already. Before that. And she probably thought all of this through already. Honestly, she probably deduced, every possible scenario within my life that, as far as choices and things and stuff and such. Right. Conversation with me is not the same as conversation with everyone else. And I would imagine that's not what you want to hear. And I'm imagine that's not what I'm supposed to say. Sometimes you must allow me to say things, and you must allow me. You must allow me. That's that is our relationship. We allow each other, and whenever we have some certain, some sight, or, maybe I see something that you don't see, or I notice something that you don't notice, I speak on that. And if you notice something that I don't notice, you speak on that. And that is close friendship, And I understand what you guys are thinking. I understand what you guys are thinking, because it is not a friendship that I'm talking about. I'm talking about family stuff. I'm talking about family stuff. Sure, of course I'm sure. Of course you're sure. I'm of course. I'm of course that you're sure. Because that is something that you've probably dreamed of for me. You know? That's within that's within the craziest dreams that we would have for each other. And to know that we would share that is something very special that he has probably already thought of, that he would be, under the supervision of when with me and when present with me. And that would probably honestly make him happy. I know it would. I know it would. Within some certain essences and things and stuff and such. Maybe he would look at it differently if I was there with him in person. And I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. As does he. He that would be something that would how do you say that? Things and stuff and such. That would be a choice. And he would not say my name if he did not already think about that choice. Things and stuff and such. He would not have said my name, y'all. I don't necessarily have to read your palm to be able to know what you mean in life and what to understand you. I don't have to necessarily read your palm. And I could read your palm, and you could give me an essence of you in real time, that whether it's an interview, something that you have to prepare for, that is, that's work. And of course, I would imagine that we allow our significant others to work. If they're working to try to get a hold of me, then that's perfect. Working to try to get a hold of me. Thank you for being a telephone. Thank you for offering me a fair call. Right? Is that how it's said? Nowadays, in these days and times, it's hard to tell. Hard to tell. And being a telling and stuff and such, I know you're not a snitch. Things and stuff and such. We enjoy the drama. We enjoy the drama sometimes that ensues from this, and not drama in my life, just drama on TV, drama, we triggered some people, they're, but they're holding my phone calls, so, necessarily, I could say, we could notice things and stuff and such. We could notice that, hey, I have read your name before in a chat, and you have a, things and stuff and such. That's affecting society. I would realize if things or an individual or a trend or whatnot, I would be able to realize whether that's affecting society, and then I would be able to realize how that's affecting society in every essence of essence. Right? Right. Left, 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 right, left. That's how we march. I'm saying that you should be aware. I'm saying that you should be aware. Llama. Rum, That is a challenge. If you're intimidated by something, that means that that's a challenge for you. And that's a challenge that could be overcome. That's a challenge that you can overcome. And to overcome a challenge is merely to not let that challenge be off-putting to you. And understanding what that could, things and stuff and such. Noticing things and stuff and such. Amazing. Sigh. No, notice this me noticing things. I'm not talking about sharing my stage name, love. I'm not talking about sharing my stage name. Yes, this crazy because okay, and this is what he said. He said, "And your Odyssey, you're a crazy face ghost. You're you're a crazy face ghost face killer." And your Odyssey, I said things and stuff and such. That I said, so are you. That I so are you. I'm in love with a ghost, and we're both crazy face ghost face killers. As it JK. See, somebody said that earlier. Now I know what you mean. See? We're all like learning to communicate better together and stuff. Like this is actually work. This is this is actually kind of work. Right? That's what you just said. Effectively, it is working. So effectively, let's have another episode. Inuyasha. Something that I loved about the Inuyasha. Do you guys remember watching they call it manga? The manga. The the things and stuff and such. No the origin. Yeah, the origin of Inuyasha. So as a cartoon on Cartoon Network, it used to be a continuation. It was a continuation. So every night it would be a continuation episode. But the things is like it that from it was I don't know how to elaborate on that. The continuation. In the alright, so it's the evolution and continuation of the manga. It's facts, girl. Hey, Trump had chose you to be friends with, and I'm pretty sure she thought of that. She's like, what if things and stuff? What if these two choose to be lovers? Tell me again that we'll be lovers and friends. Alright, things and stuff and such. We don't have, things and stuff and such. I'm sorry for the romantic notion. I know, and it is definitely, I would imagine they're saying, "Oh, it's terrifying," ennyarodasi, things and stuff and such. That could be you, but then also I'm thinking, no, it would never be me, and because that's not how our story progresses. It's not how our story evolves. And I'm speaking from Revelation, so from people that are familiar with the Bible, from the progressions of, that's just things and stuff and such. Hey, we're not gonna cry. Right? Evolve. We're going to evolve. We are gonna cry. We're going to cry whenever we need to cry. We're going to be angry whenever we need to be angry. We're going to scream at each other whenever we need to scream at each other. And we're going to love each other more for it. We're not going to, in instances we might, oh, I resent you for and I resent but that only builds your love stronger. You don't become jealous of the one that you love, and if we love each other, and if we love each other enough to know that, oh, we're being jealous, we're being toxic, I would imagine that we would get the fuck out of that if it got to that point. And I would imagine that we would get the fuck out of that in a way that is literally the best for both of us. At least to say that we tried is a lot better than, just hiring a bunch of fucking strippers to, and this is what I would imagine. Because, things and stuff and such. Because, I'm not here to tell you what the struggles are of being amazing. And I'm not going to tell you that there is struggles within being amazing. I'm not going to tell you that there are struggles within every walk of life. Truly. And exactly. And exactly and truly. Love you guys. And, that doesn't necessarily have to mean a positive way. Because earlier you guys were telling me about how much you guys do not, like me. You do not like me. You do not enjoy maybe the rhetoric at which I spit. But, things and stuff and such. Maybe, reverse racism is a thing to the nations, but also things and stuff and such. I'm not here to spread propaganda. Propaganda is propaganda, and propaganda is, amazing whenever it relates to you and it relates to me and it relates to everything that we all go through as people and as a person, how that could translate to many and all. That is beautiful. Very, very handsome notion. Because there are people here in America that are starving. Starving for something real. Starving for something that, is substantial. Starving for something that could make you feel good. A hug is, a commodity nowadays. A hug is worth $1 million nowadays. Just a hug. To have a conversation with somebody that has a mind and a value of mind to bring you and offer you something of value and of substance that can help you through your day, rather than, remind you of how, horrible life could be sometimes. And I understand that now is the time to, sit here and offer you, we're supposed to offer each other insights and different sorts of insights and different sorts of ideas. But we already have probably thought of every idea and every notion and every way that we could counter that and every way that we could progress that. The negative stuff. So that's why it's important to protect and, to subjectively and protectively protect the notions that are real within your life. Life is an amazing thing. We were born and we were promised two things. We were promised a name. We were given a name. And we were given the promise of death, and time is the question. And that is for everyone in this whole world. You know, time is the question. You know, time is of the essence. And what you do with that time is of the essence. And how you know, I'm sure that you've made a person of yourself. You know, that doesn't mean that that person can't evolve into allowing the best for you to happen. The best for you being a person, a place, a thing, and or all of the above. You know, within the real stance in time, because, you know, really, subjectively, within scheduled programming, that's great. That's great. But I'm talking about real life. I'm talking about everything around that. You know, I'm talking that, yeah, I enjoy to chat sometimes. And if my husband enjoyed to chat sometimes, I would allow him to chat sometimes. Because, and if we didn't allow each other to chat, then that would be, you know, that would be something that we would have to get to. You know, we'd have to talk about. I'm talking about real time, you know? My husband could watch me in the office in real time and, you know, snuggle up with me in real life. You know, that is something that can be done. So let's talk about the things that can be done. Let's not sit here and continue to dwell, because that is not healthy for anybody that is dwelling. You know, everybody that's dwelling is probably thinking the same things that I'm saying, and everything that I'm saying is probably making perfect sense, because, you know, things and stuff and such. And I know that it's around time to sign off for the day, for the night, because we have done the hours on hours thing, and that is something that is definite, you know, within some certain days, you know, some certain times. And sometimes, you know, we're not scheduled programming. You know, that's the amazing thing about it. We're not scheduled programming. So things and stuff and such, and things and stuff and such, you know, we can say that definitely, you know. Also, I had to, you know, burp-a-derp-a-derp, right? So there's a lot that we've talked about today, and maybe we will make this also a YouTube video. But maybe I will enjoy this as it is, and enjoy how it evolves together in tandem, because we've been in tandem this whole time, so many years. It's just, and I would imagine an amazing feeling to finally not just be noticed, not just be realized, but really be loved. That's amazing. I don't care who you type with, who you text to, they definitely don't love you like I love you. That's all I can say. You know, I'm sure that there's a lot more that I could say, but I promise that I know for a fact that you don't love the same way that I love. I don't love the same way that you love. But I definitely love more. I love most. I love most to roastest because that word was meant for me. That word was made for me within the scam of these scams. It's a scam of these scams. They're not scams. I just like to make a big deal of it, you know, because I should make a big deal of it. I could make a big deal of it, and I will make a big deal of it because it's my birthday, and I can cry if I want to. Amen. Hallelujah. We're vibing, y'all. We've been vibing for about an hour and a half, and literally, I could vibe for an hour and a half more. But you know, if you watch one amazing movie, sometimes it's hard to stay in the theater for 2 movies, you know, because there's one amazing movie and there's one, you know, not okay. It's not so great, but it's, you know, it's all right, you know, I guess. You know, you know, one of the movies that you got to see that was amazing. It was free. It was a free movie, and the first one that you paid for, like, you know, you paid for it, and it sucked, but you know, it's all right. It's all right because this movie is the beast trees. You know what I'm saying? This movie here, you know, puts those other movies to sleep type stuff and things. And hey, and I don't mean that, and I don't mean that as like, oh, you know, oh, it puts those other movies to, you know, things and stuff and such. You know, you could translate that however you choose to translate that. Because Rushka, Mishka, Rushka, and things and stuff and such. You know, hey, I just decided to say that, you know, we're talking about balancing out. We're talking about balance. We're talking about balance, all right? It's like, don't hit me, I'll hit me. Do you remember? You guys remember that? Where I burnt myself on popcorn? You know, that was there was my dedication. You know, freaking things and stuff and such. Things, right. Also, pick a deal, pick a deal. And you're asking, I want you to stay. You are. I am going to stay. I'm going to stay. Tell that to him. No, 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 no. No. I'm not. Hey, but there. It's only. Alright, so they're noticing it is that time. It is about that time. And the game is not over, you know, just because to live a life of surrender, you know, it does not mean game over. It just means, you know, that you are evolving. Things and stuff and such. Things and stuff and such. Let's make healthy CBD those, you know, for special areas, things and stuff and such within time and history. Any hoodles, my name is Jenny Beats, also known as ennyarodasi. Ennyarodasi, also known as Jenny Beats, to be continued. So much love, so many vibes. Guess what? I love you. Till next time, we're going to vibe. It's been a great episode today. It has been an absolutely great episode today. And maybe I'll share it with YouTube. Maybe every episode I should share with YouTube. Maybe. Stiggity. I love you guys. Be sure to stay amazing and share that amazing vibe. Protect that amazing vibe. Stiggity. Guess what?